Sean Strickland will challenge Khamzat Chimaev for the middleweight title at UFC 328. In this video, we're going to take a look at Strickland's defensive grappling in some of his recent fights to answer the question, is Sean ready for Khamzat? In this first clip, we can see how Strickland gets taken down near the fence. He keeps his base the entire time and looks to get back up as soon as possible. As a result of this sequence, he briefly gives up his back to Dricus. But this doesn't put him in immediate danger. Instead, it allows him to build his base and disengage. Using a variation of the turtle position is a standard way of getting back to your feet in MMA. However, it comes with the obvious risk of exposing your back, especially against an opponent with strong finishing ability. Sean needs to be very aware in this position because Khamzat will immediately jump on the back if the opportunity is there. In 2023, during his fight with Abus Magomedov, we saw Sean in a moment of potential submission danger. After getting taken down, his back was quickly taken. However, he never allowed Abus to establish full control. Sean uses his right arm to block the leg and connect tightly to the body, preventing a strong back mount. To avoid the choke, Sean controls the opponent's hand using the arm that is opposite to the choking arm. This is crucial because if you use the wrong arm, your opponent can walk their grip into a rear naked choke. Sean then brings his second arm inside, allowing him to turn and face his opponent. From here, he can stand up and begin escaping the body lock. After Dricus takes Sean down with a crackdown, he works to control him along the fence. The key to his control is head height, which gives him a more dominant position. To escape, Sean begins building his own head position. And as soon as Dricus overcommits to the back, Sean uses a switch to reverse the position. Dricus falls into the fence, and Sean gains the angle he needs to get back to his feet. Khamzat is a clear favorite in this fight, but Sean should not be counted out. He is a very underrated grappler, especially with his grappling defense. But his only realistic path to victory would be to get under Khamzat's skin with the things he says and withstand the heavy offense that Khamzat puts on his opponents from the start of the fight on. Once the later rounds begin, he could beat a tired Khamzat. But realistically, both have trained in the past and know what happened when they trained together. With that being said, I am still going with Khamzat to win this fight, because his advantage in the grappling is just too much for most fighters out there. I guess the fight will happen in one of three ways. The first one would be that Khamzat runs trough Sean like he did against Robert Whittaker, for example, or the fight goes to distance, with Khamzat winning the first three, but losing the last two, because Sean just gets better the longer it goes. Or Khamzat loses his composure and just goes berserk on Sean without finishing him. Sean withstands the initial offense of Khamzat and wins a clear decision, or even finished him in the later rounds. We will see what happens.